Good afternoon. My name is Hana Rizky Harimansyah Putri from Universitas Pembangunan Jaya, presenting my team consisting of Bu Hastuti Naibaho and Bu Endang Pitaloka with the title Research of Test Leadership Style for Managing a Virtual Team Different Compared to Conventional Team. For the introduction, since the 1970s, flexible work designs such as telework, telecommuting, and flexi work have been known to help reduce traffic congestion from the effects of daily work to home commuting. The presence of COVID-19, however, has forced companies to adopt remote work designs in immediate effect as a response to a global health urgency. Fortunately, switching from conventional to virtual working is quite easy for companies with the help of technological developments. However, employees might have difficulties adapting because of the difference in procedures or even behavior to carry out their work. Especially for teams, working virtually could risk an erosion over trust, cohesion, and shared culture, thus making teams' performance less effective. However, how did e-leadership help their team to maintain the effectiveness of virtual team members' performance? What is the role of digital communication between e-leadership and the performance of virtual team members? The objective of this study is to find the effects of e-leadership on the effectiveness of virtual team members' performance and to find the moderating role of digital communication to increase the positive impacts of e-leadership in virtual team settings. For the literature review and hypothesis development, e-leadership have a positive impact on employees' performance as long as companies pay attention to the factors influencing e-leadership. E-leadership can take roles in a relationship focusing on tasks when assisting their subordinates facing the challenges of doing their work with different locations. Employees or team members tend to have confusion and struggle in understanding how to do their work virtually. Therefore, in our first hypothesis, we assume that e-leadership itself has significant impact in team members' performance effectiveness. E-leadership also don't need to be excellent in all dimensions they develop, but actively failure in each dimension can affect their effectiveness, which is where one of the digital communication plays. This means digital communication impacts how e-leadership to be effective, in turn making the team members also perform effectively. Digital communication then plays a role in increasing or decreasing the effects of e-leadership on virtual teams members' performance effectiveness. Hence, we develop our second hypothesis with the assumption that digital communication could work as a moderating variable in this relationship. We can also see that in the framework that e-leadership we assuming that have a significant effect on virtual team members while the digital communication here plays as a moderator in the effect of e-leadership on virtual team member performance effectiveness. For the methods, the sample for the study is workers who have worked or ever worked with teams in virtual setting, especially during or after the pandemic of COVID-19, and whether there is addition to the team in the span of 1 to 3 months back. The total of respondents collected were 97. The respondents came from different educational backgrounds from high school to doctorate degree and worked in various industries from private to government company. The collected data underwent validity and reliability testing, and the study used linear regression for data analysis. After analysis, for the result and discussion, we found that in Table 1, e-leadership is positive for the coefficient and has a significant result of 0.000, indicating that e-leadership significantly affects the virtual team members' performance. It can be said that e-leadership has a direct and positive effects on virtual team members' performance. resulting in hypothesis 1 being supported. This study contributes to leadership literature in emergence of new frequently used leadership style called e-leadership. The terms of e-leadership are increasingly being used since the development of information technology added with the COVID-19, which then increased the remote working system. In the table 2, we could see that when digital communication plays a role as independent with e-leadership, the coefficients change from positive to negative with significance of 0.458, making e-leadership and digital communication has a negative significant effect on virtual team members' performance and it's not supported. On the other hand, digital communication as a moderating variable is positive with significance of 0.02. Thus, this result supported the hypothesis with digital communication as moderating variables, which means digital communication is a moderating variable between e-leadership and virtual team members' performance. And our hypothesis second is supported. This study finds that e-leadership has a positive significant effect on virtual team members' performance effectiveness, meaning that e-leadership alone could make the performance of its team become effective. But with the support of digital communication as a moderating variable, it increases the positive effects of e-leadership has on virtual team members' performance. For the conclusion, e-leadership has a positive significant effect on virtual team members' performance effectiveness, and digital communication is positive and significant as a moderating variable. Hence, this study concluded that in order to be more effective, digital communication is required on the relationship between e-leadership and team members' performance. From our research, the implication for organization is that they need to provide the right digital communication technology for their teams. Knowing exactly what technology is needed and the ability of the team are very much important. For team leaders, they need to understand and acquire first the skill of using digital communication technology, then making sure that the team members also understand about it. After giving clear explanations and making sure everyone understands, leaders need to know all the features the technology provided to utilize it into its full potential and help members to achieve their goals. I think that's all from me. Thank you for this opportunity. Good afternoon.